Hey everyone, welcome back to Costume Closet Culture. Today we're in the Irish Channel in New Orleans and we're gonna see Ashley's costume closet. Ashley is also a friend of mine. We are in the Wonder Woman crew and I'm really excited to show you her house. So let's go check it out. Welcome to Costume Closet Culture, where every closet tells a story and every costume carries a memory. I'm your host, Casey. So Ashley, in addition to being in the Wonder Woman crew, I hear you're also in the denim crew.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that?
Yes. A good friend of ours, Chris Crane, started Denim and Dem. So it is an all denim crew. There are themes every year. We start with a brass band in the streets, kind of pre-partying, and then we walk right before Bacchus every year. It is hilarious. It's a great way to reuse denim.
Yeah.
And people really do go all out. And anyone is welcome. So it is so much fun. The kids love it. People in all denim that are watching the parades love it. You know, they feel real special when we give them a little handmade denim throw.
Yes.
Sometimes they even follow us.
Hey, I love that.
Yeah.
I love a Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah.
Can we see your denim?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. All right, let's go check it out.
Let's go.
Ashley, this is fabulous.
Years of collecting.
Years of collecting.
And
making. I love it. Can you give us a tour of your costume closet? Kind of what each area?
Sure. I guess we'll just start here. But you can see it's a mixture of all things. These are shirts that I pulled from my parents' costume closet. They were handmade. Who knows from when? This looks a bit older.
I love this.
I know, right?
I love this.
So there's all kinds of them.
It's like 80s mom.
Yes.
80s mom.
Yes. They used to wear them with little sequin shorts.
Oh, I love it.
My dad started a Mardi Gras crew in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Oh.
Yeah, in 1982, I believe, and he was the captain for 21 years. These are my favorite pants, I think, for now that I made. This is my take on the chicken run, the traditional Cajun country Mardi Gras, I guess, chicken run. You know, I did it a bit different, a bit more shiny than normal, but I just love them.
And do you have a top to this?
I do. Here's my top.
I love it.
So yeah, it's cute. You can see me coming.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Most people think of Mardi Gras as parades, beads, and Bourbon Street, but deep in Cajun country, there's an older, wilder version of the celebration. I'm probably going to butcher the word, but it's called Queue de Mardi Gras, or the Mardi Gras Run. This tradition goes back hundreds of years, tracing its roots to medieval France and brought to Louisiana by early French settlers. But here it involves something uniquely Cajun, a mix of music, mischief, and a whole lot of running. Their goal? Collect ingredients for a community gumbo. But they can't just ask for food, they have to earn it. They go house to house, dancing and singing, all in exchange for something to throw in the pot, the chicken. But before the gumbo can be made, the runners have to catch the chicken. The chase is a mix of traditional and pure comedy. But in the end, whether they catch the chicken or not, the community comes together to celebrate. This is more than just a festival, it's history, culture, and community, all wrapped into one unforgettable Fat Tuesday. So if you ever find yourself in Cajun country on Mardi Gras Day, don't expect beads or floats. Expect mud, music, and a chicken chase you'll never forget.
Got all kinds of stuff. This would look great on you.
Ooh, let me try it on.
Really?
Let me see in your mirror. Okay, well, I'll wear it for the time being.
Good.
Thank you.
So this is a good mix of things I've acquired, things I've made.
All right, so Ashley, is this where you keep all your denim?
Yes, and there's more in the trunk.
Okay, nice.
I think I wore this last year. Probably need to redo these pieces. Some are CDs, some look like they're DVDs.
Oh, nice.
It's actually really hard to cut them. Takes a while, things fly, but once you do it, man, it's worth it. I keep everything that I have. Some of these are from like my childhood. Never throw away denim. There's so much you can do with this. So this will all be probably cut up, rearranged somehow.
Repurposed. Look, you made
this is a men's vest. Yeah, so, and then I tested out, you know. And then, of course, my denim pieces I test out for Wonder Woman. I've got my cape. I've even started to make little throws.
Oh, throws.
Yeah.
Yes.
The little Wonder Woman beret. And these are little rings that I never wear. Just corsets. This is one of my favorites. It's a skirt. I cut it off of another costume. But it's fun to wear because you can shape it how you want, you know. Nice. So.
I love these gold earrings.
Yes, those are Oscar from New Orleans.
And so over here,
I've got more wigs in here, but yeah, so I've got skirts, hats, wigs, you know, headpieces. This guy at an antique shop down, you know, on Magazine.
Yeah.
And I just kind of, that was my inspiration. So I just kind of, you know, glued him on and then just kind of went from there. Just started wrapping, and I was thinking maybe making a denim headpiece. So like finding feathers to match and then throwing in denim in other places.
Love it.
This is actually just, it was my 40th birthday surprise party.
Oh, nice.
It was a disco theme.
Yeah.
So
is that where you got your nickname?
No, actually, a friend Thunderbuck gave me the nickname. I like to make things out of DVDs and CDs. So I was wearing this one Midsummer Mardi Gras. 15 people or so were around, and all of a sudden Thunderbuck looks at me and he goes, "What you said? Disco tits?" And it stuck. This is Disco Tits.
Disco Tits.
DT for short.
I love it.
I know.
I love it.
I still hear people calling me
that's
that.
A great nickname. So Ashley, what is this? Is this where'd you get this from? This is awesome.
I got that from that little costume shop right there on Magazine.
Yes.
Near Napoleon. I don't know, it reminded me of like a Mardi Gras Indian-esque type. You know, I need to kind of touch up a few parts of it, maybe add some more feathers, but
okay.
But
this
yeah,
is really cool.
Isn't it? Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so Ashley, I have to ask, what is this picture with you and Anthony Bourdain?
Yeah, so when I lived in Prague, he just so happened upon my favorite little pub, corner pub. Umedviku, I believe, was the name of it. And he was filming, he was doing a show. I finally built up enough courage to go and talk to him. I actually invited him on our pub crawl, because that's what I was doing there for 6 years. And
wait, you were on a pub crawl for 6 years in Europe?
Started one, yeah, and ran for almost 6 years, yeah. It's still going, actually.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, he was intrigued with the idea as well. But of course, he politely declined, and I was okay with that. So we actually cheers, you know, and sat there for, you know, a couple minutes and just chit-chatted. I consider him, I just love, you know, it's unfortunate what happened.
Yeah.
I love him.
I love Anthony Bourdain. Well, this is so cool.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
I love sitting down with Ashley on the floor in her closet looking at vintage pictures of her parents and family from past Mardi Gras. More importantly, learning where she got her nickname, Disco Tits, from. It almost feels poetic that Ashley keeps a portrait of Anthony Bourdain in her costume closet. In a space bursting with culture, history, and stories, he belongs there. Thank you all for watching. Remember, everyone needs a fanny pack, titty tape, and a top pack. Till next time.